Hi Cancer, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your love reading for the next 2 weeks, so let's get straight into it. So on your side we have Yin, and it says here, let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you'll find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You'll be pleasantly surprised. So you're kind of just in this I don't chase, I attract type of energy, and like just allowing things to happen and letting a person to take the lead right now. On their side though, we have never ending story, and it says here, sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for some other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is, however. Right now, you have the opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. So your person's got issues. And sorry to make light of the situation, but they are either dealing with some sort of abandonment or rejection issues, or their insecurities getting the best of them, or their fears, something along those lines. Then we do have the waxing moon, and it says the energy is gaining momentum. So during the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe that you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I'm headed in the right direction. The situation is full of potential. Your dreams can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed, and keep moving forwards. Okay, and then last one we have here is life is speeding up, Antelope Spirit. So it says here, when Antelope Spirit rushes into your life, you're being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co-creator. You're being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving, set your intentions, and take action towards making your dreams real. There is an intensity you can feel, and it's important to take advantage of this energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now's the time to step it up. If you're asking about a relationship, make that first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motion are coming together now at warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Things are getting interesting when Antelope Spirit calls you to move quickly. Okay, so let's see for Cancer. I want to see what is Cancer's feelings for their person. What are Cancer's person's feelings for Cancer? What's the situation? The obstacle and blockages, their next actions towards Cancer, the outcome over the next 2 weeks, and then the overall energy. Okay. So we have the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is showing me that either you or your person have kind of left the situation behind. Maybe you're in separation at the moment, or considering if you should kind of, leave the situation or stay in it. You might feel like there's something missing at the moment, and you're thinking if you can't get that thing that's missing, then it's going to affect your happiness, and that's why you might have to leave. It could also be that there's, some issues from the past that if you guys are to work this out, you do need to leave this behind in order for you guys to find happiness together. So with your feelings being the Five of Wands, it could be feeling like you feel conflicted about how you feel about them, if that makes sense. So it could be that, like, maybe on one hand, you really like them, but on the other hand, there could be maybe some sort of external circumstances that make the situation complicated. It could be that you're not willing to walk away from the situation or from them, because you have hope that it will all work out in the end. But it could also be that you feel challenged by this person, but like in a good way. Like your banter kind of keeps you intrigued, and you could also be excited maybe by conflict as well, and you might feel like you have to compete for their attention sometimes, but you also just want to know where this relationship is going. On their side then we have the Page of Wands. So this is Sagittarius, Leo and Aries energy. So it could be that that's what that person is, or you could have that in your chart. But with their feelings, they're definitely passionate about you and probably excited as well. There's like a spark between you and they're kind of leaning into that energy. They could also be feeling refreshed around you, or that they're full of energy and new ideas whenever they see you. But they're definitely motivated to kind of like explore new possibilities with you and kind of just see where some sort of new beginning takes the two of you. And with the Six of Swords, so this is the situation. So it's definitely in a phase that the relationship is kind of transitioning into a more like stable phase. But it's also about leaving behind past issues and actually moving towards some sort of understanding or like a peaceful dynamic. Like the Six of Swords is always about leaving rough waters and going to calmer seas, The Four of Pentacles as an obstacle. So I see here that you guys could be both holding back or being like very overly protective, which could slow down like the development of the relationship. It could be that your insecurity could be preventing you from, or both of you, from opening up and fully investing in the relationship. And there could also be like maybe like a fear of change. So kind of like clinging onto maybe some sort of old patterns that again is like stunting the growth of your relationship. But there could also be like some sort of inability to let go of past hurt or some sort of unresolved issues that needs to happen. But with Temperance being their next action, so they're definitely going to take things slow and not rush into anything. But they do want to kind of balance each of your needs and kind of like actively listen to you so that you guys can come up with some sort of compromise to bring you to a better place in the relationship. And they do want to come forward and kind of make you feel heard and understood in where you stand. And they do kind of just want to find peace with the past. So maybe forgiving, or, forgiving you for something, or asking for forgiveness, or maybe letting go the past altogether, having to forgive an ex, or whatever your situation is, with the Eight of Pentacles being the outcome though. So they're definitely willing to make the effort. They're fully devoted to you. But you'll also need to put work into this relationship. And I do feel like that's the energy of the waxing moon there, where it was saying like there's more work that's required here. Are you willing to give it? You both probably have the skills that you need to like nurture this relationship. And you guys kind of like, you just bring the best out in each other, and you could even like help each other like to reach your goals, or like to help you reach your highest potential or something like that. And it is like like I said, it is going to be about work. So you're going to intentionally build or kind of rebuild foundations as a couple together. So let's get some clarifiers for you. For Cancer. Okay. So let's see, what is the Five of Wands? We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. It could be that you want to see if this relationship is going to work out or not. Like, you want to know the answers now. But you could also be feeling a little bit like pessimistic about it, like it's, that you feel like maybe it's not going to be supported by other people, or people think this is a joke, or maybe you feel like you need to keep this a secret in some way, like you can't tell people about it because you want to know like where it's going yourself before you do tell people about it. But with the Emperor being at the bottom of the deck, I do see that you are wanting like stable commitment with this person. Like you're very attracted to them. You want to make sure that that you guys are on the same page and working towards bringing the relationship to a better place. So what's the Page of Wands? Eight of Swords. So like I said, they're very excited to like come towards you in some way, and they feel very passionate about you, but they could also be like stuck in their own mind, and I feel like it's these insecurities that they might have, or this fear or something like that. So they're just feeling stuck with where they're at the moment, and feeling, they could be even feeling trapped, like they can't get out of their own head in something, and like move past something. Maybe that they do need to owe you, they have to give you an apology of some sort with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, or offer you a small cup of love in some way, and that's kind of stressing them out, like they're not sure how to approach that. So let's see, what's the Six of Swords? We have the Fool. Yeah, so definitely there's some sort of new beginning between the two of you, like one that's like more pure, or like the intentions are pure, and there's like a lot of love here, but also this element of like, okay, let's leave the past behind us, let's just kind of trust the universe, and like start a new beginning together, and let go of any sort of issues from the past. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you guys are going to be communicating clearly about what you guys need to do individually and together to kind of get to a better place in the relationship. So let's see, what's the Four of Pentacles? We have the Star, but I just got to cover it. 1 second. Okay. So there could be a little bit of pessimism happening in the relationship at the moment, like feeling like you guys aren't going to get past this, so why let go of the past issues if it's not going to work out anyway? There maybe has been a Tower moment between you two beforehand. That's Aquarius energy with the Star, and Scorpio energy with the Tower, Aries energy with the Fool, Sagittarius with Temperance. Sorry, I'm just going out here on a whim. So with the Tower, something unexpected happened between the two of you, and like in order to heal this process, you are going to need to let go of any sort of past issues, and there could be some sort of pessimism about like if you guys will be able to actually resolve this and move forward, and kind of let go of like this barrier that you guys have, or like this protectivity that you guys are like trying to keep yourselves in, but also about healing some sort of insecurity which might even be on their side that they need to work on. So what's the Temperance card? We have the Nine of Wands. So they could be feeling like, that you guys have come so far that why would it make sense to kind of give up, and like they do want to bring balance into the situation. They could feel hurt, they feel like they do want to forgive you for something, and maybe vice versa, but they do want to kind of persevere through this tough time with you and work to a more balanced, peaceful time. Again, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, like they're ready to take action, and really kind of think logically about how you guys can get to a better place. So what is the Eight of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Basically, making time for each other is probably going to be the most important thing. You might need to even be with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You might need to be selfish with your time, so that you can actually make sure that you are prioritizing the relationship in some way. And like I said, letting go of some sort of past hurt, so that there can actually be a decision made here if there's been indecisiveness. So let's see. Let's get some oracle cards. Cancer. Okay, so let's see. How does Cancer feel about their person? We have healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Yeah, you are trying to kind of heal from this relationship in some way, and maybe heal the relationship altogether to come back to a better place. We do have fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasizing. So you could maybe like imagine a time where you are healed, or what would this relationship look like if everyone was healed? You know, what is their feelings for Cancer? We have shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. Bottom of the deck, we have divine masculine, yang, and masculine energy. This is this Emperor energy. So it could be that this person's quite stubborn and they're like very much in their masculine energy, but maybe, I know it says divine masculine, but maybe like the unhealed masculine type of energy, and needing to kind of heal something within themselves, because there's definitely some sort of like insecurities that they deal with. Maybe they feel like empty without you, or they feel like hollow inside. So how can they, you know, they might seek like all of your attention and your energy, because they need to be loved by someone else to feel like they're worth something. So what is the outcome? We have twin flames, mirroring shared feelings and reflection. So it's that you guys are going to kind of feel the same way about each other, really want to kind of work on it together. We do have nourish, self-growth, self-focus, and soul-finding. There's definitely a need for healing yourselves individually and together, and to like heal the past in some way by finding some sort of growth within your own self. So let's get some romance angels for you, Cancer. Okay, so let's see what's coming in. Okay, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Put that there. What else? We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you probably do need to put some love into yourself. What else? Maybe you're feeling very self-conscious with that Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We do also have, at the bottom of the deck, clarifying your feelings. So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And we did see that with the Antelope Spirit, it did say that maybe you do need to make the first move. And then we do have deception at the bottom of the deck. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So maybe you have like no idea of their insecurities, or no idea that they stress themselves out, or maybe even no idea that they want to resolve any issues with you, or that they're passionate about you. I don't see the deception as being like a red flag type of thing, because nothing else has shown that besides their insecurities. So let's get some messages from your person. This is usually for people in separation, so please only take what resonates. Okay, so let's see what would they say to Cancer if they weren't holding anything back? We have, I feel you even though we are apart. What else would they say to Cancer? We have, I'm becoming a better person. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of healing that's going on. And what else? We have, we need to let each other go. Bottom of the deck, we have, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So Cancer, that is what I have for you. So I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you guys again either next week for your general messages or the following week again for your love reading. Take care.